Hi everybody, welcome to Manifesting with me, Lee, where I get to share my manifestation tips with you to help you manifest better, only if you apply though. In today's video, we're going to talk about the importance of watching out for those inner dialogues, the inner conversations that you have with your SP, that you have with yourself, about your SP, about anything in your life that you are intentionally manifesting for. Okay, so that's so important. Had I known this sooner, I would have manifested sooner. All the things that I keep on, realizing and discovering the truth about manifesting and how simple it actually is, but that it needs a lot of discipline. But when you are truly hungry for something, I truly believe that's when you will be able to just put your all out there and do it. Until you want it badly enough, you will keep on lagging until you want it badly enough. You will keep on lagging. You must want it badly enough. You must want it badly enough so that you will remember your why. And when you remember your why, you will remember, okay, if this is my why, this is what I need to do to get that. And in the law of assumption and the law of manifesting, you need to stick committed to what you want and affirm only for what you want. You need to focus only on what you want. You need to keep your attention no matter what's happening around you, guys. You need to learn to block yourself and have a tunnel vision on your goal. Regardless of what's happened, you gotta be strong. That's why I love the law of assumption, because it teaches us to be strong, to not be easily swayed by what's happening around you, to not easily be moved by the things that are happening in your life. It helps you to keep focused. Like, okay, I see things are happening around me that make me feel like I can't. I see that my SP looks like they're dating someone else. I see that this person is ghosting me. I see that this person just told me literally to my face that they don't want to be with me. I see the rejection. I see everyone else getting a job and I'm not. I see it all. I just got the rejection letter. I got the rejection email. I see it. I see it all. But I'm going to choose to focus on the goal. The goal is, I want the job. I want the SP. I want the money. I want my friends. I want my parents well. Whatever it is that you want, you keep yourself there. So inner conversations are so important, guys, because inner conversations are basically your affirmations. Okay, how do you speak to yourself about yourself? So it's easy sometimes when you're around people to just have a conversation about your person. And even when you're with me, talking to me, the mentor, like, oh, Lee, I'm fine, I'm cool, I can do this. And then bam, the conversation is over. You back to who? Yourself. You're no longer talking to me now. Now you have to talk to yourself, about your SP, about your desire, right? So it doesn't help one bit, you guys. It doesn't help you one bit to be out here talking to Lee, listening to Lee, and feeling all excited about trying out these affirmations. And then when the phone call, when the video's done, when you're done with the affirmation, when you're done feeling inspired, and you sit by yourself, when you're not doing anything and you're just sitting by yourself and it's time for you to think about your SP quietly in your mind, then you're having a mental fight. Then you're having an argument with your SP. Then you are just imagining how you're going to confront them about how they deserted you. And you are manifesting for the best version of your SP, but in your mind, you are rehearsing the kind of conversations that you're going to have with your SP. And one of those conversations, you're already thinking about, you're going to question them. If everything is perfect between you and your SP, why on earth would you have to talk about things that separated you before? Why would you want to revisit the situations that put you in a situation where you have to manifest them? I'm just saying. You don't want to have those conversations, because at that point, when you are manifesting a new version of your SP, you are literally, you had a mental funeral in here, buried the old him, and you gave birth, and the new him came to life. that new him or her that came to life is now the version of your SP that you've always wanted. The version of your SP that loves you, that is always there for you, that is sensible, that is considerate, that is that cares, that sorts out things properly. Like, that's the kind of man or woman that you want, that the partner that you desire. All right, so that's the kind of person that you are manifesting. Why on earth, if this person is new, is a new creation, why on earth are you arguing with him? Why on earth are you planning on having to ask him about everything that they've done to you before, if that old person is now gone? Then it means that you haven't let go of the old story. And that old story is what's going to keep delaying the manifestation. And it's going to keep being the thorn that even after you have manifested your situation that is desirable, you will find yourself fighting and going back to that situation, starting from square one and having a very unstable relationship. Okay? Yes, we're not saying your SP is going to be perfect, but they're going to at least be the kind of person that you can have sensible conversations with, the kind of person that is accountable. I hope you are affirming for somebody that's responsible, that's accountable, that's remorseful when they've done something wrong. But we are not looking forward to those conversations in your mind. In your mind, this particular person has to be, you have to imagine you having conversations that are loving, conversations about moving in, conversations about getting married, conversations about multiplying your family, conversations that make you happy. Conversations about this person coming in and you imagining all those conversations, you having loving conversations every day. So what I used to do is that on a daily basis even, I do this even now that I have my SP. Sometimes I'll be cooking or something like that, and I'd have a conversation. I'd imagine my SP is here while I'm cooking. So he's never not inside the house. So sometimes I spend time at his place. I'm with him and I live with him, and I would, most of the time I'm with him. But then sometimes I'm here at my place, and this is where I need to now record my videos. When I'm here at my place, and I carry him with me everywhere I go. So he's in my mind. So we pick up where we left off. 3D, 4D makes no difference to me because they're all the same. If my 4D, because I believe that what I'm experiencing in my 3D with my SP is a result of what I once imagined. It started here first before I started experiencing it. So I carry it. I already create the memories for tomorrow. That's how I carry my SP with me throughout. So I'll be cooking, but I'll be having a conversation with my SP while he's cooking. I'll be imagining him. He likes sitting on this particular couch, and then he likes having his laptop here while I'm cooking. And then he'll be asking me to pass him his beer, and then I'll be out there doing whatever it is that I'm doing. So that's what he likes doing. So I'll just have a conversation with him in my mind as I'm cooking, even when I'm by myself. You know, physically I'm by myself, but in here we are together. So and sooner or later this would happen. So, but the next time I see him, it doesn't feel like I was apart from him all this while, because I keep him alive in my mind, and I live in the reality where him and I are always together. Like, I could go to work and I would imagine that we are talking to each other, even when it's not like that. I mean, the awareness I'm in the awareness of his presence. He's always with me. I carry him with me everywhere I go. That's why when we talk, I don't feel like, oh my gosh, it's been such a long time. Why? Because I'm always talking to my SP. The inner conversations that I have with my partner must be the ones that are going to put me at ease. So it's no use me affirming that me and my SP have fun, loving conversations, meaningful, loving conversations. Whereas immediately after I'm done with that affirmation, every other time when I have a random thought about him, this is where I start thinking, oh, what if something negative? What if X? What if X? What if X that is negative? So when you are manifesting, guys, one thing that can really accelerate your manifestation and that can really get you into this, get you in touch with your desires, with your SP quicker, is you carrying your SP with you everywhere you go in your mind. And you do that by watching the mental conversations that you have with your SP. So the affirmation is the spoken word, right? But then sometimes the inner conversations is the dialogue that happens between you and your SP. Literally visualize a scene where you and your SP are having conversation in the present moment. Whatever it is that you're doing, if you are sitting watching that video, imagine you and your SP watching the video. watching me right now, right? What would the conversations be like? Would he be holding you? How would you guys be sitting on the couch? Would you be kissing? Would you be cuddling? I don't know, but you need to get into the process of that. You can't just affirm for a person. Well, you can, not making rules, but I just feel like if you're gonna affirm for a person, keep them alive. Find ways to keep them alive. And conversations are the one thing that you can use to keep your SP alive. So the more positive and favorable they are, the more, you know, the more disciplined and your mental diet is about your SP, the quicker your affirmations will definitely manifest. Okay, so watch those inner conversations. Do not be affirming positive things, and then when it's time to be by yourself and just zone off, and then you just have a random thought, and then you're always arguing with your SP in your mind. Don't think about, when I get him back, I'm going to confront him about everything that they ever done to me. That version of your SP does not exist. So you have nothing to confront your SP about. There's nothing to confront your SP about. There's no third party. There's no situation. There's no distance that separated you. There's no argument where he told you he doesn't want you anymore. None of that exists. It never existed as far as we are concerned. The only version of your SP that exists is the version of him that loves you. That is the way that you have been imagining, visualizing him and affirming for him. That's the only version of him that exists. So even if they show up, some of you are dealing with your SP on face-to-face. They are in your space. And you don't see none of that. Some of your SPs don't even know you're manifesting for them, right? They don't. They shouldn't, actually. So you see them on a daily basis. They're probably hanging out with other people. Some of your SPs that you're manifesting for are like dating, guys. They're out there dating, right? So you gotta keep them alive in your mind and in your life somehow. Inner conversations. You gotta imagine that that person is already within your life right now. Stop imagining them as outside of your life. You try to get them. So let your conversations reveal or reflect that they are already there. Let them imply their presence in your life. Okay? Right. I'm going to stop right there, everybody. If you are in need of mentoring sessions, please do not hesitate to drop me an email. I'll drop all the information about the sessions in the description box below. Please stay positive and trust in the power of your mind and surrender to the process. Stop wanting to control everything. Just control what's going on in here. And I will see you on the other side of consistency. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.